Yo. Let me get closer. Yo. Yo, it's your boy TDB. This is TDB this is Nerdish, episode 54. House of Dragon versus Raising Kanan, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Got some video game playthrough. It brings back a new game, an old franchise. So we're gonna talk about that. Got some trailers to go through. All right, cool. Some trailers to go through. Got some gonna review House of Dragon and let me that. House of the Dragon and Book 3, Raising Kanan, the last season of that. We're gonna talk about that. Matter of fact, let me before I go any further, let me pin that. The link is pinned if y'all want to come up. Anybody want to come up and everything. I'll talk about that. Then we're gonna finish off with this. Got the Asmongold Hasan stuff. I'm gonna skim through that a little bit. I get a little political, so I'm gonna leave that to the last. And then we got an infamous person gonna have a weird baby shower. I know it's gonna sound it's kind of weird on Nerdish, but hey, it's crazy here. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's probably gonna be the last story and everything. But y'all know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, man. Hey, if you watching replay, please leave a comment so I get in this algorithm, so I can get monetized and everything. I'm almost to the threshold. So hey, please share this, man, and please subscribe. I try to bring a lot of good information. This is my Wednesday show is mostly nerd stuff, but Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday would be more news oriented or current events. So that's how we rolling. So I'm gonna start off with this. This a funny joke. Old school said, man, and this had me laughing. This is how me and my wife gonna be. I already know it, but hey, let's read.
Alcohol has so many female hormones in it. Once you drink too much, you can't drive and you start talking nonsense.
You know that you are a fucking bastard, right?
Oh, that's how me and my wife gonna be. I'll say some fuck shit like that just to mess with her and everything. So hey, that's black love right there. Sometimes you got to get to a point where you just say whatever you want to say and just test the limits and stuff. And he said it with a straight face. I mean, the execution was flawless. Let's see. Hold up. And I wanted to start with that, have a little laugh or two. Well, let's get to the trailers. All right, got two trailers here. Let's this come out next week. Matter of factly, this come out next week. So here we go. It's on Disney Plus. Here we go.
The old world shall pass away, and I will usher in a new age, forged of iron and blood.
X-Men, we must stop him.
Oh yeah, theme song.
We're looking at the darkest ages for humanity, and they have one thing in common.
Apocalypse.
My favorite.
The ones you care for will be your undoing.
What?
They are how we survive.
So, I got in-game news, so I'm meant to say that. But yeah, that's probably the best show on Disney right there. X-Men 97. So I don't know how this next season gonna be. I'm not gonna front with you, man. I like the first one. It was pretty comic accurate. You had Fatal Attractions, that storyline, God Forgives, Men Don't storyline, Executioner Song storyline, I believe. The Fallen Mutant storyline. So if you don't know, like Fallen Mutants, that's the reference to Storm being in Dallas and stuff. And they were fighting they're fighting X-Men fighting the Evil Brotherhood of Mutants. So yeah, that was oh man, that was I got that storyline. I got that comic in the not comic, but the whole run on that in my closet right now, man. That was a good run. And then I think they're going into the age of Apocalypse. So Age of Apocalypse and I look a little bit like Days of Future and stuff like that. It's gonna be a kind of that the Age of Apocalypse was a good storyline, man. So I'm interested to see how they do it. Like I know Bo the Mayo, he got fired after last season. He been going hard on Marvel and stuff. I wonder how if they do anything crazy with the story since he's gone, because he was a diehard X-Men fan. Of course, he was a little weird too, but I mean, he was a diehard X-Men. He's a diehard. I ain't gonna say was. He is a diehard X-Men fan. So yeah. So that comes out next week, and here we got another one. I got another one. So this is on the DC side, and y'all know too. Before I get on this, Supergirl comes out this weekend. I don't think I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. The word of mouth is bad. I really didn't. I was okay with Superman. I gave it like I believe I gave it like a 8.5 ish. I probably shouldn't have gave it that high. I ain't gonna lie to you. It kind of diminished watching it again and again, and you start seeing bad stuff more and more when you keep seeing, keep watching something. And I'm not really interested in Supergirl. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if they would have done, I don't know the enemy she fighting. I know like if there would have been like Dark Side or it would have been on that type of time. Would have been on some precursor to Brainiac, or I'd give it a chance because like they could be going somewhere. But like these like random, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna watch it. But this is on the good side of Warner Brothers. This is a DC animated series. So, let's watch. So y'all don't know, back in the gap, that's Chuck Dixon run. So Nightfall. So when in DC was getting beat by Marvel really bad in the 90s. X-Men Spider-Man was running the show. That was McFarlane Spider-Man and Hulk was running the show. X-Men, of course, that's John Byrne and Jim Lee's run. The 90s X-Men is iconic. 80s and 90s X-Men is that's just top-notch storytelling. And Spider-Man that's right after Secret Wars when the Venom suit. When he had the introduction of Venom, that's McFarlane's character. And if you don't know who McFarlane is, he the dude that created Spawn. So yeah, DC Marvel was just killing it. So DC had they had to up the game. So that's when you had the Death of Superman run with like Doomsday, and then like the variants of Superman like Steel, Superboy, then like Cyborg, which ended up being like a version of Brian. You had a whole bunch of variant stuff coming out. And then you had Nightfall. Nightfall, I believe, came out in 92. Let me see. Make sure. I, yeah, I believe it came out 93 and 94. So That's when if you remember on Dark Knight Rises, that Bane does break Batman's back, then like Jump Out Valley plays he suits up as Batman for a minute. Yeah, that's so Bane was a that was a creation during that time. Jump Out Valley, not Jump Out Valley. Let's Chuck Dixon, Alan Grant, Dennis O'Neil. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, this is gonna be good. Let's see. That's like I said, the introduction of Nightwing. Let me see who all got introduced in this one. It was a crossover. That was like a big deal because like you had Clayface around, you had everybody, all kinds of people around. Joe Quesada helped with that too. I remember that. Joe Quesada helped with that. Yeah, classic storyline. So yeah, Nightfall comes out. When they say it comes out, hold up. They didn't give a date. And by the way, Friday, I meant to put this. This is a big controversy too. Hold up. All right, I got. All right, cool. We'll do this next. That's what we're gonna do. So, this the biggest issue right now going on in gaming. The GTA 6 release and apparently there's no physical medium. So let's read
all the pre-order information for GTA 6, the pricing, the Ultimate Edition, and what's included. And I got to be honest with you, man, this is incredibly disappointing and kind of concerning. So let's learn more about what includes in the Ultimate Edition. And the Ultimate Edition is $100.
Ooh.
The base game is $80. But when you hear what you get with the Ultimate Edition, you're probably going to want to spend the $100 for this. So the Ultimate Edition is something that includes vehicles, and we could kind of expect that. There's some vehicles here. They look great. Awesome. There's some special firearms here. Yeah, they look good. Some personalized variants, so like skins. And then there's some clothing options. All looks cool. Okay, I'm okay with that. But then you're getting into even more vehicles. You're getting into mod kits for your vehicles. And here's where it gets really, really bad. Ride Out Customs. There is a mod shop for your vehicles that is locked behind owning the Ultimate Edition.
Oh,
and it doesn't stop there. There's a hair salon that is locked behind owning the $100 Ultimate Edition. We got some boats. Again, I'd be okay with that. But then we got a clothing store. Not good, man. Locked behind the Ultimate Edition. Another garage. Locked. A tattoo shop. So we're up to...
Shit.
We're up to... With this one, another mod shop, we're up to 5 stores that are crucial parts of the game that are locked behind owning the $100 version.
That's crazy.
We also got some more exclusive gear, a game compound, which I'm not totally sure what that means. That sounds cool, though.
What's up,
But again, all of this stuff that you're seeing here is locked behind the Ultimate Edition, man. Not good. If you get the pre-order bonus, you get a Welcome Back to Vice City pack. So you're getting some vintage vehicles, some vintage 80s looks for Jason and Lucia.
Oh, man.
Which all looks great.
That
I'm
really
just
good.
honestly really surprised that they're doing this. So if you want the full GTA 6 experience, you're going to have to shell out $100. And, you know, I think it'll be worth it, but I'm just not thrilled about them locking so much main basic game content behind a paywall. That is not a good start to GTA 6.
So here's my theory on it. Here's my opinion, I should say. The only problem I have with the Ultimate Edition when I bought the collector's edition of GTA 5, which I have the poster right here, and I still got the lockbox. I still got the bag I originally bought it in. That's how dedicated. I still got the videos, the games over here. So my problem is like I like to have like the physical thing. Like GTA was one of them games where you buy the collector's one because you know you're gonna be playing it. You know you're gonna put some time in that game. The I, it, even when the game came out, right, I would take off from work for like a whole week just to play that game, just to just get over get over the story. Because I'm when you leave, all you thinking about is playing that game. So yeah, I was that type of dude. Yeah, I'm taking off a week just to play. GTA got that type of treatment. So them not having any um physical medium, that's alarming to me because like things at that point now, like I could play GTA 4 right now, and on my old PS3, and like nothing's been really changed. It's that's the game. None of the funny, none of the humor is missing anything. So what I'm afraid of is when you go on fully digital, when they could patch out a joke that didn't land right or something like that, and then they could um they could do something like, let's say something go viral where people start doing something to a certain community that's off in the game and it goes viral. They could do some type of patch that you can't do that or something like that. It could be, take some of the fun out the game because the whole point of buying Grand Theft Auto is to live out that criminal dream a little bit, kind of live vicariously through the game, have a little fun, do some mischief that you really want to do in real life and see if you get away with it or whatever. It's just one of those. It's kind of like a criminal fantasy type game. Some people don't like the fact that you could do that. They think it's depraved. Hey, that's up to your interpretation. But I actually enjoyed Grand Theft Auto because like a lot of times I try to the way I play it is try to it's hard to do. Try to be more slick with everything. You know what I'm saying? Learn the map, learn the layout, learn how to get away with. So I kind of like to do that instead of just going running chaos and stuff. I this so yeah, Just Jay, like it comes out this year, come out this November. So pretty much I'm if I do take off, it's probably gonna be Thanksgiving, and my wife is gonna be mad at me. I'm gonna be playing the shit out of Grand Theft Auto. I'm not gonna lie to you. And see, one I'm conflicted on now. I I wish it was coming out on PC because like I was playing on since the college football and the Madden. They actually all that stuff's coming on PC now. I was gonna let my put put this PS5 in the living room on a 75 inch and let the kids and everybody be able to play that because I wouldn't be. Usually I play PS5 for like the exclusives they have that I actually like in the sports games, but most of my game is on this PC. So this is it. I wonder how this gonna play. I think everybody gonna buy the Ultimate Edition and be done with it. I think they kind of knew that. But this is one of the games. Like if you're gonna buy $100 Ultimate Edition with everything like this probably been one of the games. Like I said, I would say this: if I could buy, let's say I buy Battlefield or Call of Duty, and I know I could pay what $150. I don't have to worry about season passes ever again. And I know I'm going to put time in that game. I'm at a stage in my life like if I know I'm gonna put like Battlefield, I know I'm gonna put probably 300 hours in it. Same with like Diablo or some games like that you know got a solid fan base. You just gonna sit your ass down and play it, right? That's to me that's worth paying extra money for and everything. Hold on, let me check something. don't think we got any more picks. I'm watching the draft. So yeah, I'm in a different tax bracket. I mean, I'm older. Like, I'm not buying every game. I'm not playing every free-to-play game. I pick and choose what I want to play. And something I know I'm going to enjoy, and I know I'm going to put a lot of time in. I don't mind paying that. But like, it's a random ass game. I won't pay $100 for a random ass game that doesn't have any staying power. So, talking about franchises that's coming back, this game right here. If y'all don't know what this is, now anybody that watched the Star Wars prequel series, especially Phantom Menace, when Phantom Menace came out, one of the games that came out with it was the Pod Racer game, and Pod Racer was fucking fun. That it was one of the funnest games I had on the N64. Now I know it came out on PlayStation. Did it come out on PlayStation? But it was N64. Oh my god, that game was so fun. So this is Tatooine look like it, man. Devs of Need for Speed and Burnout made this. So I look like they're using Unreal 5. Ooh. If you want to get Star Wars back, this is how you do it. I'm buying this game, especially as online play. I'm playing the shit out this. Yeah, this is Tatooine Racer. You got that canyon. Oh man, this looks badass. You got life. Ooh, see, you got a little burnout situation. Oh, this is good. Yeah, this is. They did a real good job of this. Want to have this game? Oh. I like the fact you got burnout physics. Ooh. Yeah. And here's more. And this is somebody talking about how it actually plays. I wanted to. This on I wonder what system it's gonna be on. Let's read.
So I got the chance to play Star Wars Galactic Racer early, and I was actually really blown away at how good this game is. I'm not kidding. It really is something special, and I wanted to show you guys all the cool stuff you can do in this game. Don't worry, yes, there's pod racing. I'll show you all that at the end. Now, the first thing I wanted to show you is the hub world. You can literally walk around in third person in between races, which is so crazy. You can walk up to your ship and customize it. You can walk up to NPCs, accept quests, visit their shop, all kinds of really cool stuff. And these hub worlds take place on various different planets. You can, of course, customize your character with a ton of different gear and color combinations. And then, of course, you can upgrade and customize your ships, various different parts and color combinations and like liveries and skins. You have 3 different types of ships, not counting the pod racer. You have the land speeder here. You also have a speeder bike right here and the skim speeder. And all of these handle differently. They have different abilities. They have strengths and weaknesses. And before each race, you have to actually start your engine by completing these little combinations here.
That's cool.
If you do complete them, you actually get a buff before the race. So you're either going to get more boost or you're going to get some
Here's how y'all
ammunition or
gotta
something
do
like that. And then when you
Star
start the
Wars.
race, you have this little meter, and if you just like that, time it like that, you'll get a little speed boost in the beginning. And you can see, dude, like the sense of speed, the visuals, the audio is so crazy in this game. It's so immersive. It literally feels like a Star Wars movie. You can do takedowns like that, straight out of something like
Man, they
Burnout
did a good job on
Takedown.
this.
It's so cool. We have some speeder bike gameplay here as well. Speeder bike is like easily taken down, but it has strength when it comes to like handling and pure speed and things like that. That first planet I showed you was Jakku. This is Lantana, which is like a greener planet. It's got some caves in it. And then here's some Ando Prime in the Skim Speeder. It's like a frozen over planet. And here we go, the pod racing. You've all been waiting for this. It feels so good. It's so fast compared to the other ships. And it literally transports me back in time to like the N64 days.
Yes.
Oh my God, look at that air. And then you can go through these canyons. It's like straight out of the movie, dude.
Yeah,
literally
man,
straight out of the movie.
They did a good job.
And then check this out. You get flame attachments to your pod racer that you can use to take out enemies. Just listen to the audio, dude. Oh, it sounds so good, man.
Take me back,
I've had so much fun with Star Wars Galactic Racer, man. I literally cannot wait till this game drops. Definitely keep your eyes out on this one.
Yeah, I gotta look at Galactic Racer. So I ain't gonna lie, that's hype. That got me hype. When does this shit come out? Oh man, so many games come out in October. I'm gonna show y'all the old school pod racer. Man, I love this game. Hold on, y'all. Man, that takes me back. Come on. This is the original one. Yeah, you get to play with Anakin. Look how far we have came. It's on the old N64.
The current record holder for this track is Sububa.
So I'm gonna show how this page look compared to the original, to the not original, but the new one. Hey, look, they go to Canyon. This game was hard too. So it had the same system like wave race and all that stuff. Yeah. So I'm gonna show. Hold up.
And here we go, the pod racing. You've all been waiting for this. It feels so good. It's so fast compared to the other ships. And it literally transports me back in time to like the N64 days. Oh my God, look at that air.
So good.
And then you can go through these canyons. It's like straight out of the movie, dude. Literally straight out of the movie. And then check this out. You get flame attachments to your pod
Oh yeah, bet.
racer that you can use.
So yeah, I'm hyped for that. I'm definitely getting that game. So this time talk House of Dragon. So House of Dragon, I'm a big Game of Thrones fan. If y'all don't know, anybody new coming up and everything, big time Game of Thrones fan. Read all the books, the whole nine with the cons, the whole nine, man. That's my nerd addiction, I should say. So we've been away from this show for like I believe like 2 years. Yo, last episode was in 2024. So we in 2026. It's been 2 years since, and when we left off, there all the armies was gathering up, going somewhere. And tell you the truth, this episode was supposed to be the finale of last season. Man, Cersei's crazy hell. Like if you read the books, you will know Cersei's a crazy bitch for real. But that's another story. But like we left off as all the armies was getting in position. The northern man was coming through, was going through the twins, which is ironic because like if you know anything about that, the phrase in the Starks, they in recent history they wasn't in good terms, but in this show they're in way better terms. The Tullys and everybody. So it's pretty much everybody split down the middle. So like the Lannisters. I believe like the Lannisters and Tyrells, or for the Greens, that's Aegon II, Queen Alicent. Oh, what are you talking about, Just Jay? No. Cersei's in the book. Cersei is fucking batshit crazy. That's another story though. But it's so many like the Baratheons. Some Baratheons is some Stormlanders are with the Greens, some not with the Greens. It's very convoluted. The Starks and everything, they with the Blacks. The Blacks is Queen Rhaenyra's faction. So you got two queens going there, and then one is the mother of the current king, that's Aegon II, and the other one is she actually has Aegon III, which we'll talk later on about that. And she had like it was a big scandal on who kid was her eldest kids. Was it strong or was it Valerian? Which everybody eyes know probably was strong. So that mystery is gone. So it kind of hurt her for taking the reign as royalty and everything. So fast forward, now we're at war. All the pieces got in place in the last episode. Well, but that's how Targaryens roll. And that wasn't her brother. That was her uncle. She literally married her uncle. Rhaenyra did. So this show is crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all this. If you're watching this show and you don't know what's going on, look, the best way to watch this is understand there's no quote unquote good guys. There's a whole bunch of shades of gray. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of shades of gray. It's personalities that if you rock with certain personalities, that's who you're gonna see as a protagonist. But more likely that like this is the probably the darkest time in the Westeros history was a Dance of Dragons. Next to I would say next to the Blackfire rebellions and stuff like that, which was reference to Knights of Seven Kingdoms. So with all that being said, right, this was action packed. There were some things that they took liberties on from book reader standpoint. I'm not gonna get in too deep on that. They one thing I can't stand with HBO. I hate when they show the after effects of a battle instead of an actual battle going. So it was a couple of land battles that were happening that we didn't really see. We saw them actually, cleaning up the battle thing, getting the wounded, disposing of the enemy's wounded, which is more likely you hacking them to death, and that type of stuff. So you saw all that, and you saw the intro of the Krieg and Starks. Man, that's the Stark that's running the show. Running the show. If you remember in season 2, I believe Jace actually went and visited Krieg and Stark at the wall with his jack and everything to get that alliance. So you see them coming. They pretty much cut off one of the Lannister twins' armies and pretty much decimated them. They were going to retreat and they got caught in a buzzsaw. So yeah, you had a lot. You showed the after effects. He of course the old dude, but beheaded them or whatever. So okay. So basically now, Addison and Rhaenyra is striking a deal for like Rhaenyra, because like at the end of the next to last episode of House of Dragon, that's when you saw got wounded really bad. Aegon II got wounded real bad or whatever, right? So they made Rhaenyra and Addison made a deal. So I'm on stream. Made a deal on that exchange of power for the time being to keep the peace and try to end the war before it gets worse. So in this story, man, it's gonna be a lot of times where they're gonna try to end a battle. It's gonna end the war. It's gonna be times where women gonna be awful to each other. I'm talking about in a worst way. Like, think about what's the men code. We got certain codes we won't do, like ratting our partners out to the old lady. They unless they implicating you or some shit like that. But it's some unmentionable things women. Y'all just don't do each other. Like, set up your friend with a dude that's like a known like abuser. You don't do that. Like, if that's your friend, you don't do that. That's like that should be a code for y'all. But that's another story. Or just like not putting them in certain situations. You're gonna see a situation one of the queens gonna do to the other, and that's the talk I want to have when that go down. It's gonna be crazy. So hey, this is a good show. It's just you gotta understand. Everybody gotta understand. There really not any good people here. Just remember that. And here if you want me to prove there's not any good people. This is Hasan. So when like I said, when Aegon II he left King's Landing. I'm just telling you a little bit about this. He left. So Aemon took he had pretty much advocated the throne. So Aemon took the crown pretty much, not in name only, right? So he's fucked up. So here's the thing. His mentality is like he lost his eye at a young age. He's traumatized like crazy. And like he never really him and his mama was never really close. So when he used to go to in season 2, when he went to the brothel, like they all go to brothels. Like if you know about anything about royalty, even in real life, they love the hoe. They love the hoes, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like if you go back and look at like some like where they wear the wigs, why you think wigs was invented? A lot of times dudes wear wigs because like they if they've been holding so much, especially in France, they keep on going to whorehouses. They catch that syphilis. The first thing go when you catch the syphilis or whatever is your hair. So they wore the wigs to flaunt like, hey, I got enough money. That's the way they could hide the fact that they got caught up with some shit. So way Targaryens look at it, way all these royalty look at it. This is why it was so bad. Like the Habsburgs that actually exist. Some of the Roman Caesars, the emperors and stuff, right? Will be with like a aunt or something like that. They'll be or will be a product of that. So you had situations where one could just be batshit crazy and go torment the Jews or the Christians or go fuck up God or something like that. Just start war for no reason. You had a lot of that shit going on, and some of them just was just batshit crazy. So this is him actually putting dominance over his mom because he sees himself as king. So it was like a power move, him kissing her like that. And then on top of that, like when he went to the brothels, he would get with the older women. So they would call it Oedipus complex. He went purposely with the older women, and that was his thing. He wanted to be caressed because he didn't really get that love from his mama. That's where it's kind of him lashing out. So him doing this is like a extreme version of that shit, man. It's crazy. I'm surprised they even did this, but knowing Targaryens, this would be part of the whole thing.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
They still doing that. When I looked, I said, hold up. That's his mama. So, yeah, I could talk more. So the episode itself, the battle was fucking crazy. And then of course, you had a cliffhanger at the end. Yeah, that's House of Dragon. That happened in the last episode. It came out of nowhere too. So, yeah, you had some. I mean, it's a lot of stuff happening. So, if you don't know anything about the Dance of Dragon, I believe it's like a 2.5 year situation where it was as battles here. It's in season 3. Matter of fact, you can watch after this. You can watch the episode. It's on HBO Max right now. So, let's talk about Raising Cain. Like, I'm not. I don't want to really spoil anything because the battle is just insane. I can talk about sheep stealing and stuff like that. Pretty much when you watch this battle, you're gonna see a lot of competence going on. You're gonna see a lot of people that don't know really what they're doing. And then you're gonna see people struggling. I give it personally. Let's see. I give it a 9-ish with the action. Now, problem I do have they did take away from the books. They didn't put some of the scenes in the books, like Rhaenyra make sure her other kids are gone to the penthouse and stuff like that. So yeah. So Raising Kanan. Now oh man, it's cool. What a flip I'm look. Oh, I'm looking at soccer. I'm doing like 4 or 5 things. What up, JFC? Ooh, man, it's hot up in there. All right. Let's see. So they are this series is leaning into like Ghost early days. So they already got, like I said, right now they already got Slim. They got Slim in the mix because like not Slim. I'm sorry, not Slim. Breeze. They got Breeze in the mix. Kanan is working with Breeze now. His mama is. It's a lot of stuff going on with the mob, like the mob having a big old fight and everything. So, the mob, Tony Danza's characters, he's at the drug game really. He getting his little cut from everybody doing their action, but he's pretty much out because he had they had an inner squabble with the New Jersey mob. So the dude in New Jersey mob, you know, snuck him, stabbed him, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He ended up going to Tony Danza's character ended up going to, you know, the ICU, and he ended up making it. Then, of course, you know, retaliation had to happen. The New York mob got dude and everything. So now you have a kind of a power vacuum, and Kanan's his mom now she got all this dope from the Afghans stuff, so she gotta work another angle to get rid of it or whatnot. And you seeing the foundation between Kanan and Breeze, and then right now Neek is pretty much getting taken out the game. So in a twist, he ends up leaving. We don't know where he went, anything like that. So that was like the big twist of it. And this final season, man, been action packed. Like the first was okay. It was kind of setting everything up. But that second episode, hold up. Hold up. Oh, no. That's yeah, episode 2 was fire. So he said they made a minute, man. A lot of people dying right now, man. And then you got I didn't even get to that. Like Kanan accidentally did away with his uncle, one of the uncles, man. Like this is one of them shows that it's pretty dark. You see the start of Kanan's power persona happening in real time. So yeah, that's the gist of it. Episode 3 come out Friday, but Thursday night no, Friday morning it comes out. I talk more about it. Like it's a lot of stuff. It's so fluid. That show is so fluid right now. I think we don't really know what's the deal in like episode 7. My theory is he's gonna have to get this bread, and he gonna be feeling too big for his britches, and that's when he's gonna start fucking up to his uncle because his uncle don't know who killed his brother. That's Kanan's uncle. So that's the dichotomy we about to have with that. And it's gonna be an inner squabble in the family, which is crazy. But look out for that and everything. I highly suggest watching the show, man. It's really interesting what they're doing and how everything fits into the persona, the later personas of the characters we know when they older. So hey, you can come on. Hey, the link pin, just you come on up if you want to. I got video to play if you want to review. I already did an album. Hold on, I got him some water. I found what this lady said pretty interesting. Makes me think about what's going on in these YouTube streaks. And she said, I got you. And this is a reference to everybody. Can you hear me? Hello? You're on mute.
I can hear you just fine. I'm just trying to make sure I don't hear echo because a lot of times I hear echo when I'm on the panel. So I was just trying to make sure. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You got headset on?
Yep, there's that echo.
Do you have a headset?
Hold on, let me go on mute real quick.
Get your headset on. Check. You good? Oh. I'll wait for I'll watch a little of this game. All right, just wait on her. I got you. Go ahead.
Hey, Taran.
Yeah, it might be your phone because you sound like you're on your computer right now.
I am on my computer and I still hear an echo.
You got the YouTube off?
Yeah. Hold on. There we go. So basically the same thing was just happening on my computer that was happening on my phone. But on my computer, it's easy to just go to a tab and click it off. But on my phone, if I go to the tab, it's gonna bump me out and I have to do all that and all that. I would much just rather be on my computer anyway, because ain't gonna be no cam slips, ain't gonna be no you can hear me clear, all that and all that. Shout out to the chat.
Did you have a cam slip?
Unfortunately, well, I'm not gonna say unfortunately because I'm not ugly. I look better than a lot of these bras on my worst day. On my worst day, it's somebody a lot of people must don't follow because a lot of people didn't see it, and I'm like, good, great, awesome sauce. Because what I present to y'all is what I want y'all to see. I don't want you, my family, my friends, the only people that that love me and that I love get to see what I wouldn't say the worst of me, but that's the way that like I am at home. I'm not makeup, high heels, all that at home. No, we in Texas. It's hot. Look, ain't I ain't even had no bonnet on. I was like, damn, I should have had a bonnet on the sun. But hell, I didn't think I was gonna have no camera slip either. But then I was like, baby, I'm cute. I went out. Yeah, look. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So what was the question you had for me?
The question I had for you was, so I wanted to not necessarily like game. Eventually, I want to get into the game, and I know about the Xbox and all that. But I wanted to do some interactive games, like on my when I go live, and I was trying to see how can I stream it like to my audience, because I want it to be like where my audience can participate too. So I was trying to see how can like the audience see it and participate.
Before I go on it, you talking about like a trivia, anything like that?
What do you mean?
I mean, what you represent like artists could participate? Are you talking about like trivia?
Tribune. You said Tribune? What is that?
Trivia, like
anything. It don't matter what the game is. But what the audience can participate. It don't matter what the game is. I just want them to see it, because like when you be streaming, and I know you say you do your PC. See, I'm really not a PC gamer. I'm not a PC gamer like that. Like I I know they have joystick. I mean, not joysticks. Am I saying it right?
You see,
Joystick.
keyboard and
Now
mouse. You see
I don't
this?
do the keyboard. I don't. Hold on,
You
where
see
you at? Hold
this?
on, I got a lot of tabs up. Hold on, where you at? Where you at?
It's
Let me
called Jackbox Games.
keep it up. Oh yes, yes. So you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so how do I stream that with my audience?
When you play it, you gotta get on. Like if you're on your PC, it's a program called Steam. You could get it on Steam, and then like I would suggest this. This is what I suggest. All right, you want to play with like a group, or you want to have like a group play
like
type
like
situation.
my audience, like my audience, because I know about that when yeah, Jackbox, when basically you're the host, and you share your code with the audience. Whoever want to participate will enter that code, and then they're enter the game. I know they need to have two devices if they really want to follow along. And
Yeah.
yeah, I want to do something like that, and I do have Steam on my computer.
If you got Steam, get Jackbox. What you could do is, if you're a host, and like I said, you got people, everybody else got Jackbox on PC or whatever. They could all log in on your like. Let's say you have a game started, you could everybody can log in on that game. Go to the lobby or whatever. And I believe you could do a spectator mode that's on your StreamYards. I believe you could do that. So,
Well, I'm not on StreamYard. I'm on Restream.
you just gonna be difficult.
Okay, okay. Look, I got StreamYards, but I'm not paying for it. How about that? I got StreamYards, but I'm not paying for it. I'm paying for Restream though.
I understand that. Well, yeah, I think you probably could do it on Restream too. But like, I don't know the mechanics on Restream. But like, I know you could play Jack. You play Jackbox. Like, there's a lot of games. If you got Steam, you pretty much have way in the game. You could get OBS.
I'm still learning OBS. I'm still learning.
OBS is convoluted. You got to really sit down and learn that shit. That's
Right.
convoluted.
Right.
I only use OBS when I actually do like a game stream or whatever.
That's what I figured it was for, and I'm like, I don't game stream like that. Like, I like the graphics, I like the but I'm like, I'm not a gamer like stream like that. So I'm like, okay, I'll figure it out. But I see people.
OBS will be the easier one, and then like you just make an overlay in Canva or whatever you make your overlays on. You could just do that, and that's probably the easiest way. Because like even you could even have StreamYards. You can have like StreamYards open if you still got it, the free one, and you can have like as many people as you want to, as long as you want to start the live, I believe. I mean,
So,
you can go ahead.
I'm sorry. So what about if I just share my screen? What if I, like you said, like if you're on StreamYard or a streaming service, and you have the you have Steam up, you have this up, like right here, I can see you right now. And if you wanted to play it, we see it, we can play it, but you on OBS, right?
Oh, I'm on StreamYards right now.
Okay, but you sharing your screen, or you sharing your screen?
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen. So what I'm saying is, let's say if I was gaming, right? You can, if you're the host, you can do a spectator mode. So like if you were playing, of course you can't do spectator mode because they're gonna see your hand or whatever like that, right? But if you trivia wouldn't matter as much because like I think the program I was using when I did my trivia, when I had trivia night with Genesis One, went back when Thumbnail Lady was coming on, and Phoenix and everybody and CB3, we all had a little trivia night thing. I actually had like the lobby was actually being streamed on there, but like I was actually doing like I was doing the trivia on another tab, so it actually worked out pretty well. So I can show you that. Hold on, let me get that.
I'm sorry for disrupting the show.
No.
That's why I said I'll wait till you open the panel, because I didn't know. But I had questions because I know, you do it all the time, and it's just like I'm gonna just ask somebody that I know does it.
You see this?
Yes.
This is Trivia Nerd. See right here? Like we could do a trivia
Yes.
right now. See, I mean, that's another one. And I was waiting until I get monetized. Because if I get monetized, I could host this and I have everybody in the chat participating. Anybody get on, they can participate and have their name up and it can have a leaderboard and whatever.
Oh,
That's why I want. Yeah.
That'll be cool. I was thinking about something because like my birthday is in like 3 months. I won't say exactly, but this is June. My birthday is in September. So I was
You
thinking
Virgo or Libra?
I'm a Virgo, and so I was
I could
thinking of
tell.
doing
I could tell now. Yeah.
what that mean.
I could tell.
And
Yeah. Trust me.
so I was thinking about, but I wanted to practice like before my birthday because I was thinking about doing something for my birthday, doing like
Yeah.
giveaways or whatever,
Be
just
careful with the giveaway because I
okay.
think YouTube you got to make sure you read the policy and everything. Be careful with that. But yeah, I get your gist of what you're trying to do.
Well, it'll be in a form of cash app. It ain't gonna be like, and also,
You got again. Be careful because that could be against the rules too.
they got some new rules.
Oh yeah. You might want you rock with Armando. He'll tell you about the rules.
Okay, yeah, and also I have Nightbot, and Nightbot has a thing in there where not it's not called game night, but it's like if you pick a drawing or whatever, and they give you options like, do you want to pick the basically people that's been typing in the chat, or do you want them to pick numbers, or do you want specific so I'm like, okay, so I could have a game night, or not a game night, but
Giveaway,
yeah.
Yeah,
And whoever win the game or whatever, that's who win the prize,
Yeah.
or whoever picked the right number. That's who. But I seen another content creator do that, so I'm thinking maybe I just want Nightbot to pick a random name, and of course, if you won, you can't win again. But something like that, something along those lines.
You ready to be part of content?
Sure, I can hang. I'll go.
All right, that's wrong. That's wrong. And I want to know if this is true.
I'm driving right now. I wanted to get this thought out there before I forgot about it. But it is so annoying trying to make friends with other women or have discourse on the internet because you can't. You can't. If you have an unpopular opinion amongst women, they will exile you and you will be painted as a pick-me, which is ridiculous. If you look at men, there is a huge array of different personalities, thoughts. They have discourse, they disagree, they talk about all this shit. Well, we can't do that. We can't do that, or else you're just a bitch. You get painted as an attention-seeking pigment. What? You want to know why? It's because all of these bitches are so fucking insecure. They have no sense of self. They don't know what's okay or not okay. They have to wait for someone that they look up to, one of their social leaders, to say, oh, no, it's okay. We do think that. And then it takes a couple years for them to catch up on certain things. I'm like, listen, the guys have already thought this a while ago. You guys are fucking dumb. That's what the problem is. If you guys ever want your...
Is that true?
I would say to a certain degree, but I wouldn't say it's just the women. I wouldn't say it's just women. And pick me is, I think she's using pick me in the wrong term. But I do think sometimes, like on the internet, especially on the internet, people have like a cult mentality, mindset. So it's like, because I've seen it. I've actually seen how like people, a content creator could be talking about a certain person in a good way, right? And you can see that, the people that don't particularly like this person will say something good about that person, or it could go the other way. A content creator could be talking bad about a person, and it'll sway the most of the chat anyway, or the audience, if that makes sense. So yeah, but I wouldn't just say women. Like, it's just, I wouldn't even say. Go ahead.
I think this is one of the things too. Look, she's very attractive. She's very attractive. She's probably sure of herself because she probably knows she's very attractive. And you know how, like, cause like jealousy, to be like when dudes get jealous of each other, it's mostly like if they feel like you're not capable of having that position you have, or whatever position they feel like, why, you don't have enough merit to deal with that. That's when like some of the jealousy happens. Like 9 times out of 10, unless it's somebody just a bitch ass motherfucker who just a hater. That's how
Exactly.
you can always have that too. But in general, a lot of when dudes start getting jealous is when a lot of times when they don't have their stuff together in their life, so they haven't conquered that inhibition them to like be introspective and figure shit out. They haven't conquered that yet. So that's when we show our jealousy and stuff, when we don't have our situation. We really frustrated with ourselves not getting our life together. So we kind of lashing out instead of just locking
Getting
in
your
and
stuff together.
getting yourself together. Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. Like that's understandable though. That's understandable, and that's
Yeah.
one thing I like about men. Because for men, I'm gonna say men, not males. Men are
Mm-hmm.
to me logical, rational. Like action. Like if I have a problem, men solve it. Like men.
Yeah.
But yeah, I absolutely agree.
So here's the thing too. Like, while I think she is right, is because there's a lot of women that don't have hobbies, don't have like anything to do other than being people business. They go every time
Hey,
they go to beauty. I'm telling the truth on this.
whoa. Okay, hold on. Because you said, okay, you did say women though. Okay, because I'm about to go back to like when I was in elementary. Like, first of all, you a kid. What kind of hobby you gonna have but making mud pies? What kind of
No, I'm
hobby
talking
is
about.
that?
I'm
And
talking.
they was
No, no,
haters
no,
then. They was
no. I'm
haters
just talking.
then.
No. I'm just talking about like as in, because like it took me. I didn't know. This is one thing I didn't know. Like growing up, dudes, we had hobbies, we had passions, we like we got into, like some people like the comic book scene, the sports scene. We had like things that we just fall in love with, we invest in. That's why if you notice, like things that men are really a hobby and they invest in. If there's something that's like unique in the collective situation, they worth millions, millions, and millions. They gain because like that's a hobby somebody likes. So like you have the nostalgia factor, you have all this stuff that like what think about this, like cars, right? That's like one of the most Americana male testosterone relating hobbies you could get is the car scene. You know what I'm saying? So cars depreciate for the first 10 years. But if you maintain it right, correctly, you keep, do service on it, make sure it's up to par. A Mustang, a 90, like let's say a 89 Mustang right now, Fox body. If you had it pretty much all original parts to a point, have it had its service regularly, take care of it, make sure the engine, everything good, and you go and sell that now, you're gonna make about 20-30 grand off that. You know what I'm saying? So my point is, like, we have hobbies, and we build communities based on the hobbies with like-minded individuals and everything. So it's easier for us to make friends because we coming in with a like-minded point of view on certain things, because like, hey, if you're a Ford dude, you're a Ford dude. You're Dodge dude, you're a Dodge dude. You're a Chevy dude, you're a Chevy dude. You like imports, you're an import dude. There's a community for all that shit. For people to
Right.
lock in and
I mean, I did hair as a hobby. I ain't had time to hate on nobody. Well, I've never been a hater, but
yeah.
that's why they say, and I'm not being, I'm just saying, like they say, there can never be a woman leader. I don't know. It's because just men, y'all be hating on women, or women be hating on women. I don't know. They say could never be a woman leader, maybe because she's too emotional. Men not supposed to be emotional so much. You know what I'm saying? The men, like I said, y'all, for me, when I see a man, when I think of a man, I think of, fix it, Felix, like, rational, like, actional, not reactionary, but actionary. Like, that's what I think of a man, a leader, strong, provide, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I think of a woman, I'm like, okay, I'm looking at myself. What can you do for me that I can't do for myself? I need a man, because the man build the world. Like, you ain't finna go out there and hammer nothing. You ain't finna skyscrape nothing. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't, I mean, the most I do is truck drive, and that's all I'm gonna do. And I still wear my nails and my cute toes. You know what I'm saying? I still be cute in the back. I mean, yeah. Yeah, in the back in the back of that wheel. Behind that wheel.
I got you. So, man, like, what I'm seeing, she's gonna get more. Here's the thing: women that she's a pretty decent looking girl, and you got the control factor, because like the other girls don't look at her as a threat, because like they ain't gonna get attention, because it comes down to attention too. I have two daughters. What's up?
I'm so sorry to interrupt you. I would like to know what did she say for the other women to have a difference of opinion, because the way she was talking, because the way she explained it made it. I just thought of YouTube for some reason. That's why I was like, the content creator. Yeah, it just made me think of YouTube. Like, yeah, if you're not going with the grain, then people gonna be like, yeah, So it's like, what did you say though? Like, for them to go again?
With her, she's pretty young, so it could be it could be a situation with anything. It could have been she might say, I don't think men should be competing in women's sports type of time, and then that's an issue. You know what I'm saying? It could be one. It could be a new, because right now, like, especially if she's trying to kick it with a certain demographic, like let's say she's trying to kick it with the white liberal woman, everything gonna be an issue with them. Because that's probably the most unhappy demographic in the United States right now. Is the white liberal woman. Because even with the sister, like me and you, we had our discussion about Carmela, right? But you kind of saw what I was saying. That's why we didn't argue too much about it afterwards. You kind of saw what I was saying from a man's point of view. It's cool, but like white liberal point of view, they say, well, that sounds toxic that's toxic masculinity.
Yeah,
all that bullshit.
right.
So there's no so if you trying to go and be cool with them, that's the biggest mistake. Like, if you're gonna be cool with anybody in the white community right now, it's gonna be either a MAGA supporter, because like a lot, unless they die hard on some other shit, but like your average MAGA supporter, because like shit, a lot of them cats are just laughing at a lot of this shit. They got a sense of humor. You could relate to that. Or shit. God, you just gotta be real careful with, especially right now, because like I said, one little thing in them circles, one little thing, boy, they gonna treat you like you the Antichrist.
Look, a lot of times, I don't like to touch politics. I don't like to touch politics or religion. I try to stay away from it. I'll say my piece, and then I get in and I get out. Like, I try not to say too much, but I mean, because I feel the way I feel, and I'm at the age you can't change my mind. I feel the way I feel. I've seen what I've seen. I've done what I've done. Like, you can't change my mind. At my age, no.
And how I am, man, is like I do, like, my news show. I do more just informing. Hey, this is the play they doing right here. Let y'all know it's the play they doing right here. This is how this is gonna work out, in my opinion. Bam, there you go. So like, my thing is to the hobby thing. Like, I'm telling you right now, the fact that she's attractive is strike one with them, because like, misery love company. You know what I'm saying? If you're not as hard up on these dudes like they are, they're gonna look at you as a pick me. That's just the way it is, because like that's what ugly girls do. You know what I'm saying?
You stupid. Oh
I'm
my
keeping a
God.
buck.
You said it, I did. I'm glad I did because every time when I say something, I get in trouble. You said, I'm glad you said it and I didn't.
Oh, I'm
I'm
telling you right
glad
now,
you said it.
the only thing
Man,
that
and that's another thing. Man, y'all can get away with so much stuff. I swear I want to do like a experiment on YouTube and just chop up things that people have done and I've done similarly and how they get grace and I don't. I just go ahead. Keep talking.
so here's my thing. This is my only gripe I have with you is doing the WrestleMania thing. Like Genesis 1 is a real sweet lady. She cool as hell. Like she funny to me a little bit. She got that dry humor thing working. I kinda like that. But like you were dissing her. I didn't too much care with her because she support like a motherfucker. Like she was
I was dissing her. What else? Ooh.
You were drunk. You were drunk as hell.
Yeah, I don't remember that. My bad.
If you wanna, hey, you don't believe me.
No, I believe you. I believe you. I don't think you would be making that stuff up. I do not believe.
Just I ain't gonna.
Oh no, hold on. No, I think I was roasting her because I think she is. I think I was roasting. Now, see, it's a difference between roasting and just being blatantly disrespectful.
Yeah. There is difference.
Yeah.
But while I was telling you, I was saying, hey, she cool. She ain't really. She wasn't on that type of time. She, like I said, I didn't. We didn't know where it was coming from because
I think I just said one thing. I was like, I think I said something about not Professor X, but the lady that I think I said something like that. Yeah, but that was it.
You said it multiple times. That's why I was like,
okay.
Yeah, I was telling you to chill. Like, hey, chill. We vibing right here. We just chill.
I don't know. I probably look. You probably weren't pulling up the picture fast enough for me. I was like, well, I'll pull up the picture.
Nah. But what I'm basically saying is like that's why I was just saying, hey, she cool. You ain't have to. We ain't dissing. You don't have to do all of that like that.
I was. Like you said. Because I don't even remember. But I'm thinking about it. I'm like, wait a minute. I couldn't have went like that because she never done anything to me. For me to like just go in on the side.
Like I said, nobody was roast because it was me, you, and Nacho in Genesis 1. Nacho was up here. That's why I was like, I was trying to.
I don't even remember Nacho. See, that lets you know I was on one.
Yeah, you was on one. I knew you was on one because you never talk. You don't talk like that unless you on one. I heard you. Okay. The only version I heard you like this was with Answer that one time. That was funny. But let's hear the rest of what she gotta say because I got a whopper. I got a whopper, man. Hey.
Have it your way. What you say? You got to walk, but have it your way.
Forgive me. When I show you this next video, just look, forgive me and pray for me. All right, because this came on my feed and this is crazy. But let's finish this up.
Lives to change in any way, shape, or form. You need to allow for the pioneers to do the pioneering. You need to allow people with different thoughts, different opinions, to say their shit, to do their thing, to make you uncomfortable. Because guess what? That's how shit happens. You need to be challenged. And women don't allow that primarily. We're just going to be stuck this way. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Can you see why I don't have any friends? No, I'm joking. Kind of. It's tough out here. I think women are also preyed upon by big corporations. That's why no one has personality anymore. It's all.
What do you think about that? The lack of women having hobbies, equal personalities, and consumerism for brand focus. There's something to that.
No, I mean, like again, I don't know. It ain't just the women as far as, but what she said before that though about like having your own mind or whatever. When you think differently than them, now that I could agree on because I've had friends. Well, they still my friend, but I do have a friend that not necessarily when you think differently than them, but it's I don't want to talk about it. It's like. Yeah. Okay, well, you're not going to get me to change my mind, and I'm not trying to change your mind. I just want to have the conversation, especially if it's something that can be proven, and you don't want to hear it, that's fine. But if we revisit this conversation, the proof is right here. Like, you know what I'm saying? 1 + 1 is 2. That's the fact. You can't run away from it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women is, well, I'm gonna say a lot. I'm not saying most women. I'm not saying all. I'm saying a lot of women, because I'm a woman. You know what I'm saying? I have met many women. I have female friends. I have friends that actually does this. When you try to have a conversation with them, and when you, I guess, put them in a corner, not even put them in a corner, but when they're wrong and they don't want to be wrong, or they used to people around them, because you're a woman, people gonna coddle you, and or just not even argue with you, or debate with you or whatever. They just gonna let you be right, or let you be wrong until you talk to somebody that really know what's going on, and then it's like, oh, I don't want to have this conversation no more. Okay, cool. We ain't got whatever. I be wrong. I don't care. I don't care. So I get what she's saying, but you can lose friendships like that too, like politically, religiously. I'm just saying, so she's not wrong in that sense.
And the thing is, it comes down to because like it's like this. If I'm cool with somebody and they quit being friends because of politics, I don't look at them as a bitch ass motherfucker. I'm like, yeah, you just weak.
I don't either. I would never. I've heard families falling out over freaking politics. You know what I'm saying? Like we blood. We don't know these old white decrepit people. We at the end of the day, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I would go off and say this. Let's say some of these super political motherfuckers. I'm like, hey, if this politician that you hit and everything, and they look good and everything, you gonna say no to that when you single? I'm just watch them cap, because look, I'm telling you right now, when a dude's single, unless he got verifiable proof that she been out there on the streets doing all kinds of wild shit and everything, she got OnlyFans out here in these streets and stuff doing all this wilding. Unless he could prove that, most dudes, if it's quiet kept, they gonna run up in it. That's what they gonna do if they single. Being with somebody, that's half them people that been. I ain't gonna say that because black man don't cheat. That's black man don't cheat. But you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying. Like it's some people that I wouldn't mess with because you did. I'm like, man, to me that's suspect. When you start saying you wouldn't mess with a chick because of her political views, that's some suspect shit.
Oh, well, okay, wait, okay. Let me play devil's advocate.
Go ahead.
Okay, so when you was younger, you and I'm just say, as a boy, young boy, you sowing your oats or whatever, you ain't thinking about politics. You're not thinking about, hell, you probably ain't even thinking about, you may not be thinking about religion unless your family is like religion, like like Muslim with Christian. You can't be mixing and mingling.
Hold on. Let me tell you this. I was that kid that when Bible study happened, I went straight to Revelation. I didn't want to hear about nothing else. I said, let me know how this ends. What's happening here? That was the type of kid I am. You know. So I'm one of them type of introspect. So like religion and all that stuff, I feel like I have a lot of empathy to be like, okay, I kind of figure that out a little bit, but yeah, I'm a little bit different. But like,
so religion, we gonna scratch religion. You're a young boy. You're a young bull. You know what I'm saying? You learning the world. You, like you said, you had hobbies. You was a nerd.
Mm-hmm.
You read your comic book, play your video games or whatever, and you may meet a chick that's in the same. Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing about us nerds, right? So this is a quick story. The gym I went to, Metroflex, I don't go there anymore. We had a diverse workout group, pretty much. And we had one day it was like this Hispanic dude. He was really nerdy working out with us. He could live and everything, but he like super nerdy. Like he was like Friday night playing Dungeons and Dragon type shit. That's what he would be on. Tell me why he got caught with 150 keys in his wall, 50 keys of cocaine, high grade in his wall.
I believe it because it's not about how you look. People be thinking you know, Chesters look a certain way and are like a Charles Manson. I don't, you know, I was on my little documentary series for some time here, you know, and they don't look like what people expect them to look like, if that makes sense. So I believe it.
And it's something people don't want to talk about. A lot of that community is in part, I'm not gonna say all, but part of the alphabet. Like when you start talking about not non-binary, when you start talking about, you know, the story times and all that stuff, that's when shit get weird. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother subject. We ain't got to get there, but like,
Right. Okay. So I was gonna get us back on subject.
Yeah,
So,
that's how you go there.
I basically I was saying like when younger, you wasn't looking for all that. You know, you're young. You know, but at our age now, I can see why someone don't want to be with someone that don't have the same political views. Or, you know, do you want kids? Do you not want kids? What is your religion? Are you religious? If I'm not religious and you religious, that's gonna be a problem. If you a liberal and I'm a conservative, that might be a problem. If I want kids and you don't, that might be a problem. You know what I'm saying? If you Muslim and I'm Catholic, that might be a problem.
Yeah, definitely
You
gonna
know,
be a problem.
if I'm black and you use you reform KKK, like that might be a problem. You know.
You there? Hello?
Sister, your daughter. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me? I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
you broke up. I'm like, oh shit, what you doing?
I'm so sorry. I'm right here. Yeah, like if you done had a bad relationship with your mother, you know, and then your history, you got a bad, you know, you don't have a good relationship with your kid's mother, your sister, your niece, your daughter, your female cousins, like that's a problem, you know. So that's
That's crazy. You think about it. I can't. You have. I couldn't imagine having issues like that, but yeah.
I can see where the person was coming from with the political views. It's like, oh, I can't date no one if I'm a Republican and they or I'm a conservative and they a liberal. I can see that. I can see, I'm just saying I could see that. I've never done it, but I could see that. If that makes sense.
I'll tell you this. Reason why, because here's the thing. If you notice, I could go down a lot of feminists back in 2014 on like 2016, all that stuff. They're going to marches and everything. A lot of them were single during that time. So what happens? Eventually, you gonna find somebody. You know, that's a law of nature. Especially if you out here, you know what I'm saying, marching, doing this. I mean, you're gonna find yourself on the dating scene. That's just gonna happen because like that's a stressful life. The protest scene is very stressful. Anything could happen. You know what I mean? Like I said, you out and about. Sooner or later, you're gonna want to sit, kick back, be happy and shit. Matter of fact, it was a YouTuber back during that time. Her name was Lacey Green. You ever heard that name, Lacey Green?
I heard. Yeah, I want to say I heard of her. What she do?
She did a lot of feminist stuff. This her right here.
I heard of Megan. No, I've never seen her.
She was a big.
And
she's a white girl, but she was a big feminist back in the Gap. But then she ended up getting with a dude, and of course he, they did their thing or whatever, right? And then now she's now focused. She's doing mostly sex education seminars and stuff. She done got out the political scene because of course she got happy, and that's usually what happened. That's why I said like that's why it's almost suspect with me now. if a woman, this is my level. If a woman, hold on, my back is all itching.
He said,
back,
"Baba, you better get you a back scratcher."
yeah.
Why
My
Margaret
wife.
sang her birthday a day after mine? I am
Oh, I
freaking
don't even want to talk
dead.
about that.
Mm.
Yeah. But like what I'm meaning, like when you single, when like even with like MGTOW and Red Pill, all this, so that sound real good when you after a breakup. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't gonna do this no
I
more.
never
I ain't gonna do.
listened to them. I
But
never listened to them guys. You talking about because when every time you say a red pill, I think of my
press a
son.
bit.
Am I saying my son? Am I saying
Myra.
this? Myron, child, Myron.
Yeah, it ain't my son. My son is definitely not Red Pill.
Oh,
But like,
okay.
here's the thing: like a lot of them have good. It's some good points in that. One thing I was against, just because I understand whole tendencies, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of disagree with like you necessarily have to ask well girl if you were dating have asked her body count. She was gonna let you know if she been out here in the streets. Like y'all have a way of letting us know that you ain't to be taken serious. You see what
I
I'm
would,
saying?
I tell people all the time, like I can talk to somebody for 5 minutes and know they ain't about a tee ta ta. And same way for you guys, I'm pretty sure you can talk to a female for 5 minutes, and maybe it take guys a little longer because they did say y'all develop at 21, and we, women develop way
That's
faster than
bullshit
you.
too.
We
That's
we,
bull.
that's what they say. That's what they say. I'm just talking about.
So this is what they really mean on that because I have two girls. See, because like it's not necessary. It's a social development skills. Like because like think about biology, how biology work. Think about nurture versus nature. We have things ingrained in us through our DNA from our ancestors. Like we know fire is hot just because our ancestors
When we
probably
touch
took.
this, right? And we
Yeah,
touch the stove. Well, our badass used to touch them stoves and be like, "Oh, well, I ain't gonna do that no more."
but like here's an example. Like if you walk in a forest, right? Let's say you walk in a forest and you by yourself. Some of that stuff kick in if you don't, by accident. That makes sense. Like
Yeah, like
you
your
know
nature, like your innate, like human nature, I will kick in, like your survival skills will kick in,
instincts,
like
yeah, survival
instincts.
instincts stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what I'm meaning by that is like, okay, this thing's ingrained in us. Like reason y'all develop more socially in at an early age is two reasons. Number one is survival. You have to know how to read the room because you have affect the quote unquote weaker sex, feral sex they used to call it. You might need to have an exit plan in any room you got, so you pay attention to everything more stringently because of the situation. Because like something is ingrained in you from way back in when one of your ancestors there was a situation of not understanding where they was at. So that get passed down through your genetics, through story, like the Bible and everything. There's a scientific reason for because social being more social is a defensive mechanism for a woman. That's why there's more women socialized than anybody. You know what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I always thought that when they say that women is more mature than men, or or mature more than boys, they're talking about like not necessarily genetically, because you have, I don't know if you have a siblings, but say you
I
have a
have them.
sister. You
Yeah, I
have a
do.
sister, and she probably started developing faster than you. We y'all ain't trying to, what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But as a females, like, and then like weirdos, because like now the women get their menstrual, well, not women, they still little girls at 13, 14, 15,
yep,
and weirdo ville, they, that means she can bear children. she's fruitful. She's right. She's rightful. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, that's why I always thought that that's what they mean by females mature faster than males, because they thinking about they not necessarily their body, but the how their body is developing, how they becoming a woman at such a young age, such a, you know what I'm saying? Um, uh, uh, uh,
I got you.
yeah,
And like I said, that's the nature. That's pretty much how we design. Cause but I do believe this, like the whole, cause it is about like I'm trying to word this right.
and we are
Survival. It's about
and
survival.
we smarter than y'all, and it, you know, it's a lot of things that, you know, we went, you know,
So
we all
smarter.
that.
Smarter is that's relative. Like everybody's smarter than somebody.
Right,
In,
and
in
stronger,
certain,
y'all stronger. I give y'all that. Y'all stronger, y'all faster, y'all build a world. Cause I wish I would break a nail trying to build a world. I would deliver your supplies to build the world or our house or whatever. But me out there, I will do it, because trust me, I don't work in
yeah.
houses before. I've done
That's
jobs
hard
where
work.
people be looking at me like, and I'm 5'2", you know, petite. So people used to look at me like, "What you doing in here?" And that's why I started driving trucks, because AC feel good. I got a microwave in here, and
Uh-huh.
TV and all that and all that. It's nice. But then at that, like I take my hat down to you, men. Like, yes, like, look, I'll bring you lunch every day if you build in my world. I ain't finna complain.
Yeah,
I
that
ain't
part.
complaining at all. No. Like, I see what she's saying. Like, if she's saying stuff like that, it's women like, "Oh, I won't do that. I'm not gonna bring him no lunch." And yeah,
And,
so well, okay, well,
and the reality is they're the university and stuff. They teaching these women to hate man. It's just a bottom line to it.
well,
And to look. Go
I
ahead.
can't even say that anymore. About to say they need to put home ec back in class, but now you got these dudes thinking they women, so they don't even matter no more. So
Shit, I
put
ain't gonna lie. I had home ec in high school, man, because all the I was an athletic, so I was like, man, I need an elective. I said, fuck it, let me go home ec and see get a jump start on my dating situation.
you silly.
I got me a little jump start. I'm like, man,
What did you make at home? I can't even see you cooking. You
oh,
you can cook.
lasagna.
You
I'm
can
just
cook. You be cooking.
every now and then.
Hey, oh
Like
yeah, you don't
my
have
wife,
to. I was about to
my
say
wife
your
is
wife be cooking. I do most of the
she
cooking.
throw down.
Exactly. Like
The
you.
old
This is what
Mexico.
I always say. If my man make the bacon, I'm gonna cook it. Period.
Hold on, no.
Shout out to
Mexico,
wifey.
just scored. That's why I did that. Mexico just scored. I'm watching
Who
World
who they
Cup.
playing? Venezuela. Hold on. Who they playing?
No,
'Cause
they're playing Czech Republic.
okay, because I be seeing everybody every time when I be seeing people walking across the street with green Mexico shirt, and I just be like, what? I know it's something big going on. I just didn't.
World Cup
Okay, yeah, okay. I don't watch soccer. I don't watch football. So
football.
yeah.
Goal! Oh,
But that is what my next YouTube video might be about, or not. And honestly, I'm rooting for them too. They're gonna say, "You just hate women. You just hate women." No, I want you guys to be better. I'm rooting for you guys. You guys are just dumb. Oh my god, I sound like a bitch. No, I promise I'm not a bitch. It's just so infuriating. Like, what are we doing? What are you thinking? What happened to the discourse? What happened to what we actually think? That's not a thing anymore. You have to just think what the internet tells you to. They're gonna say, "Oh, did you get picked? Did you get picked? Did he pick you?" We're not even talking about dudes. If anything, dudes are even more mean. Dudes tear you apart if you say your opinion on the internet. But I digress. Mic drop. And
I like her. She all right. Now you want to see the
She's single.
discussing?
No, yeah, yes, absolutely. Go ahead.
All right.
Play it.
Are you aware of a young lady named Bunny Blue?
Mm-mm. Look, I be getting all my news. Look, all my news over here with you. All my gamer nerd. Well, not all my gamer, because I be in the gamer sector. I ain't gonna hold you. I be in the gamer sector because y'all be chill. Y'all really be chill. I just hope this sector don't find me because I be chill over there. It'd be peace over there. They don't be doing all that. They don't be want to hear all that. I just be like, oh, thank you, heebie jeebus.
All right.
Blue, Bunny Blue. What she do? What you do, Bunny Blue?
She's a star of the adult films.
Oh my gosh. No, absolutely not. I've not heard of her. No.
And this
I
might
don't watch porn.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not asking you if you did, and then
I'm just saying I wouldn't know her. Because when you said Bunny Blue, I'm like, I know somebody named Bunny. I know somebody named Blue, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
She went viral for having messed around with 1,000 dudes. And we
okay, wait a minute. This old. This got to be old.
No.
This new? Oh, okay.
This is a new development. It's new development.
I'm going on mute.
All right, let's read.
No. Yeah, most pregnant people have a baby shower.
Instead, I'm gonna have a golden shower.
No. Yeah, exactly what you think.
Look at her face. Look at what we doing, girl.
Did you just hear what she just said though?
I heard what she said, but I'm looking at her face.
No. You focus on the wrong thing.
No, she said she was gonna have a golden shower. I heard that. I skipped all of that, and because I'm looking at her face, like anybody like that, you can tell got mental issues. Look at her face. She got plastic surgery all over her face. Anybody to me that get plastic surgery, like you can see it. I don't mind. Look. I feel like tattoos, plastic surgery, all that. Well, I don't think you got a mental illness if you got tattoos. I ain't got no tattoos. I ain't got no tattoos, but I don't I don't judge nobody that have them because I've dated guys that had tattoos and it tells a story. To me, I feel like it's art and it tells a story. I've been to art school, so I know what art looks like. So, but I see her face and I see what her face look like, and that says insecure. But okay, I'm listening.
Today is my baby shower, and it's going to be so special that it gets turned into a golden shower. No, it can't be real. Tell me it's not real.
Yes.
What the fuck?
That's right, everyone. Bonnie Blue rage baited the fuck out of your tits. Well, not so much as.
Thank God. I was worried. I haven't watched this video. I was worried, like, oh, that guy.
I'm over here with my mouth open, like, girl, you don't know.
You see how I'm looking? I'm like, oh shit.
I'm over here. You look. I'm over here with the same face, but I'm like my mouth, I'm like, girl, that 1,000 dudes. Because I ain't gonna hold you, but it was a long time ago. It was this chick. I saw this. Somebody, it wasn't me on my own merit or my own will. Somebody sent me like a link. No, because I don't watch porn. But somebody sent me a link and they was like, watch this. And usually, like when people send me stuff, I'll watch it. I mean, you better not be no damn virus and no worms and no spam, But I usually watch it. Ain't that what go in your computer? Worms and viruses?
No, man, I ain't never heard Trojans. No worms, man.
Worms.
You act like it's your computer a dog or something, man.
No, it might be old because old dudes be having worms too. But my computer is a female. She's rose gold, and I need to get another one. Nah, it ain't tapeworm, just worms. No, but they had sent me a link. They was like, watch this. So I watched it, and it was this chick getting banged. I guess 1,000 dudes. 1,000 dudes. It was like a almost like a Comic-Con, but it was like, I guess, porn con or whatever. And she was like,
porn con, come on now. Don't give me
gosh. Tell your story.
Yeah. It's real. I know I kind of got an idea where you probably got trolled. You got trolled.
No, I wasn't sure. No, it was really a lady getting banged by like all these dudes.
I know.
But
I know. It might be a real lady that did that, but like I said.
But what if she got pregnant though? But we did see that they was using rubbers, so we saw it. Like every last one of them had on rubbers. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
That's real. I'm not
unless
gonna
they poked holes in them, but I'm just saying.
Better not. Anyway, let's read.
Rage as disgust baited your tits. But I fucking fell for it. I mean, if there was anyone who was going to fake a pregnancy just to get more notoriety for being a disgusting human being, it'd be her, right? The bump is covered all the time. Ooh. But I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, here she is having morning sickness. I mean, you don't actually see any vomit or anything. And hold on a minute. What is that under her pajama top? Busted! That is an artificial baby bump. I think deep down inside, I was just praying that this wasn't real. Praying to whatever higher power up there that they would not put an innocent little child through having to be Bonnie Blue's kid. But here we are. And it's super fucked. I need a moment to gather myself. So we'll continue this clown world shit right after this. You've probably heard people like David Sinclair, Tony Robbins, and leading longevity research production. That's why NMN...
So you can't just drop any...
A few...
Lesser clippers, they're not hard enough, the angle is too high, they're not polished, they're not particularly sharp.
Months back now, Miss Blue dropped the news on one of her social media pages that she was indeed pregnant with the child of one of these very lucky 400 dudes that railed her.
I'm pregnant. I have a job to do. I have people to wind up. And just because I'm pregnant, I'm not going to forget to rage bait. So just remember when you watch the video, I'm still doing my job. I'm still Bonnie Blue. And yeah, but deep down, I am beyond excited, beyond grateful. I'm doing everything possible to make sure I'm healthy. I've been going for all the right.
The eyes fucked me up. Like I couldn't talk to her in real life. Her eyes just freaky. You know what I mean? You there?
I'm here. I was on mute. I'm sorry. No, I didn't see her eyes winding a little bit. Now I was about to ask you, where do you find this stuff? Like, her face though, like it was like the first clip that you showed, like it was just the angle, like it was her. It was. My thing is, I see people, chicks, mostly chicks, with plastic surgery all the time. So when I see that, not necessarily her, I'm talking about the too big ass or a breast or the face or, even lace fronts sometimes for me is just too much. Like I had a wig on one day, but you couldn't tell it wasn't mine. I promise you, you couldn't tell it that it wasn't my real hair. Yeah, I still live in that generation where if you're gonna wear a weave, it's supposed to look like your hair. Extension of you. It ain't supposed to look like you just plopped on a mop on top of your head and went out to go grocery shopping with your pajamas and slippers on. Like where we do that at? Where we start? Well, you know what? Anywho, her eyes, her face, her face had did it for me. I don't even think I saw the eyes yet. I just looked at her face and I was like, she got issues. Anybody to me that have plastic surgery maybe it was botched or something, but you got to have plastic surgery. You don't love yourself that much to where you need
She's young too.
And you're young. That's even worse.
She probably just got she's like late 20s.
And you doing porn like 1,000 dudes. Did she really do 1,000 dudes? Was that a lie too?
Oh no, she did 1,000 dudes.
Oh
no. Yeah. I mean, you go look that up.
No, I'm good. I believe you.
I'm just saying that there's
I believe you.
All right, let's read.
I'm still Bonnie Blue, and to say because it's hard. I still have a persona too.
Come on, this is bullshit. This is clearly a stunt. I don't believe it for a second. Yeah, I was wrong. Why was I wrong? Why did this have to happen? What kind of a cosmic universal joke was it to put a poor baby in Bonnie Blue's womb? I'm still praying that it's a scene out of Alien. You know, like the aliens come in and inserted the alien thing into her womb, and it's going to grow rapidly and burst out of her chest and start acid balling cunts left, right, and center. Hey, maybe that will happen. But a human baby? Really? Come on. And is another living...
So she's actually pregnant.
Creature growing inside her womb stopping her from taking copious amounts of D and doing depraved shit? Of course not.
You're handing out shots of my...
I don't think I need to go over this anymore.
No, you good. Like I said, I only see this because of you. I'm live right now.
Look, here's the thing. I have an innate ability to find fucked up shit on the internet. I don't know how. I could find something fucked up.
I like disgusting stuff. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I like gore. I like the Final Destination series. I liked it because it was gory, but it made sense. Like I could see that stuff happening.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. But then it started getting stupid. Like a lot of series started getting stupid. Like the first movie or whatever, like, oh, okay, that's cool. But then when they make the second one, it's like, well, okay, why y'all do that? Why y'all take out the I don't know if you remember when the watch the Samsung the watch phone. They had the first one was awesome sauce. Well, I won't say the first one. Hold on. I want to be very specific about the model because I had it. I had the rose gold one. And the next one that they made, they had took something out that just didn't make sense. It's like, why would you take that out? That's like one of the best features. That's just like if a YouTube Premium right now, I pay for Premium. I don't know if you do. I think you do because I ain't seen no ads now. Okay.
I need to.
Okay. Because I ain't see ads not one time, but because I pay for Premium.
I usually use X for most of my stores, but like I have like some of this stuff I go ahead and do the risk it.
Okay, well, ain't nobody complaining. You will know because your audience will be complaining like heck. Because I had went live one time and I had missed my premium payment, and my audience was roasting the heck out of me. They was heckling the mess. I was like, "Why are we getting all these ads?" Look, I didn't, and I'm like, "My bad, y'all. I'm sorry." And I was like, "Dang." I didn't even pay my premium. You didn't mean to tell me, because as a consumer, like me watching you right now, and if you did have ads, I wouldn't be able to see it. But as a content creator, I didn't know it works the same way. So even though, so if I pay my premium, my audience ain't gonna see ads. If that makes sense. My audience ain't gonna see ads, and me watching you right now, I'm not gonna see ads, even if you have ads. Now I'll see it. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm gonna have. Hey, give me a second. I'm gonna put an intermission real quick.
Okay.
I gotta go do something real quick.
You gotta go pee. You gotta go TT in your pee.
Hold on, word.
I'm just talking.
I'll be right back. You probably won't be on. You can stay up here. I'll be right back.
The following program is rated TV MALV. It contains strong language, violence, and nudity. It is intended only for mature audience.
Give me a little quick snack real quick. You there?
This real human child growing inside that diseased womb. She wants everyone to see it while she takes shots of whatever, hopefully just fucking water, goes out and parties with rando fucking men while she does balloon bump penetration from behind with them, with a baby in there. Oh, it's so wrong. And if she wasn't lying about this, oh man, we might have to believe that this baby was indeed fathered by one of the 400 men that partook in her breeding session gangbang.
I'm the founder of Mudwater, and a lot of people.
All right, that's enough of that. I think I don't have nothing else to say about that.
Hey, look, I don't know where you be getting these nudes that you absolutely positively can't use, but shout out to you. I don't watch porn. I don't. The 1,000 lady. I don't know. Bunny Blue is that? Oh no, you talking about Lacey Green? Okay, we back on Lacey.
Lacey. No, I'm not talking about Lacey Green. I'm talking about with her with Bunny Blue. That was like a big story. Like I said, I'm on X all the time, right? I don't know if you fuck with X. Hold on, give me a second.
I need to. I have an account, but I don't be on there like that. Maybe I need to.
Oh yeah.
Maybe yeah, because I see a lot of content creators get get a lot of information from there. So yeah, definitely, I definitely need to especially like with this content but I'm scared because people be making up like accounts. Like I'm like, dang, I'm not there yet. I ain't even made it yet, and y'all already making up fake accounts on me and on my name, and like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I do it on a alias or something. In this sector, like they weird. They real weird, especially when they don't like you. When they don't like you, they get weird. It's like anything somebody say, even though they know it's not true. It's just like, that's what she get. Karma's like, but lady, you wishing death on me. All I did was share your picture with somebody behind the scenes on the same app. Cause I don't know what you think doxing is, Taran. But maybe
I know
my
what doxing is, yeah.
Okay, and your doxing maybe different, maybe the same. But somebody, I said half dox. I didn't say they fully dox. I said they half dox or semi dox or kinda doxed me because they took something that was private and brought it to YouTube and made it content, right? But and for me, you know, we ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about me. So I figured that was doxing, but the person that did it felt like it wasn't doxing because they dox so much they don't know what doxing is. It's like shaking up some soda or something. It's like or marbles or whatever. You know, you shake up something and they all go together. It's just like a salad. You shake it up and the meat and the lettuce and the cheese and the tomatoes and the onions and whatever you put in your salad, they all just, you know, get distorted. So that's what they, you know, doxing is. And mine was very clear. I was like, well, you took something and I don't even talk about you. First of all, we weren't even talking about that. Let's get back to this video.
Yeah. I'm not. That's why my eyes glazing over. I don't even want to talk about docs and stuff. I just want to talk. Yeah.
Okay, first of all, you gotta introduce him because I don't know who he is.
That's Jada Kiss. So hold up.
I about to say I knew that.
Big Daddy Kane got a new trend called Bars Open Challenge on Instagram. He called out Jada Kiss to be the first to do the challenge. Jada Kiss responded to Big Daddy Kane challenge in 20 minutes. So this is his response.
Work to me, you gotta search for me. Few entrees, but all of y'all deserve to me. Can't get a verse, you ain't even worth the fee. Worst nightmare, I bet it ain't worse than me. The last to know, will always be the first to see. Cause my niggas will put you in the earth for free. Promote your merch, put you on a shirt for free. Work the booth, before I used to work the keys, switch the pills, and I had to work the trees. As far as the bars, niggas know I'm Hercules. Everybody get it, it ain't never hurt to squeeze. I like the rock fly jury and purchase weed. As soon as my pupils dilate, I annihilate. I ain't the type to wait around for you to violate. No, that's why the streets still love me. I medicate your mouth so you don't speak ill of me.
Yeah, so I guess he already made that track, so he just said, fuck, I just rolled this track out. I don't blame him. Make it simple.
Okay, Jada. Okay. Did you ever go over the live where I can't think of his name, but he had kind of, I think he had just got out of jail and he kind of shot a shot at Big Daddy Kane.
You talking about? Yeah, Max B. Yeah. I talked about that.
Okay.
I went over that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Jada. All right. I see you looking like me on my camera slip. Okay. All right. I had glasses on though, and I'm cute. I'm pretty. I'm pretty. I just be walking around the house with no bunny on because it's hot in Texas.
Man, hey, you been seeing the Carnival Cruise fights? I can't show it on YouTube. They acting a fool.
I have seen some. I've seen some. Yes. Not recently, but I've seen some. And if it's done got worse than that, what? Okay, why they fighting? First of all, why do they be fighting? It's supposed to be vacation, good time, music, everybody line dancing, do the two-step. Come on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and me and my girl, now I know last time I was here, I was talking about how I got one of them homegirls that used to do that, but she's reformed now. She don't do that no more. She don't do that no more. She don't do all them narcotics. What's his name? What love got to do with it? What's his name? The husband. Ike Turner. He was like, look, I want you now. Take these roses. I don't do all them narcotics.
I'm up there.
You stupid. Yeah. So yeah, she don't do all that. So we could go on a Carnival cruise. We go on.
Yeah, no, you better not go on no fucking Carnival cruise.
I don't want to go. No, I've never been on a cruise because I got some stories, but I don't want to go. I would like to go on a cruise, but I just
go. If you want to go on a cruise, man, go Royal Caribbean and go and spend the money, man. Don't fuck with people go on Carnival cruise. Man, that shit, they on some hood shit over there.
Oh, you get what you pay for, definitely. Now I don't mind flying Spirit. I never had a. I ain't gonna hold you because first of all, this is what I've always said about Spirit. The reason why, first of all, Spirit is the safest way to travel. If you look it up, Spirit is actually one of the safest airlines. Believe it or not, you can look it up. Second of all, I've never had a problem with Spirit because you know what I do before I travel. Any airlines, I weigh my bags before I leave. I have a scale. Like, I'm not going to break my scale. I weigh my bags before I leave. I pay for my bags online. So when I get there, it's not going to be a surprise. Do you know how many times I've been to the airlines and people cussing at the people? Oh, yeah, I'm not, because their bags were overweight. Like, if you read the guidelines, they will tell you this is your last chance to pay for an extra bag. You have a personal, you have a carry-on. That's it. And your carry-on has to fit into this little bin. If when you go to the airport, your carry-on don't fit in that bin, you're going to have to pay for it. So you better know how to pack. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Let's go.
All right. This is gonna be the last thing because I'm getting sleepy as hell. I need to eat me something. I ain't gonna lie, I need to eat
Shout out
something.
to the chat. Shout out to whatever wife had cooked tonight.
Yeah, I had to go in there and
I'm about to
sneak and
go
get me
to the
some.
store. Yeah, we about to go to the store here in a little bit.
All right. This is petty right here. Here we go. This is some petty shit.
I know that is not Tony waiting on the bus. Look at him. I'm so glad I moved on. That's crazy. He trying to get up like he waiting on the bus. Hey. What you walking for? Where you going? I see you waiting on the bus. I'm trying to. Hey, I'm so glad for my ride. Hey, you see my new man bought me? I don't care. And you sit up here waiting on the bus. Dang, that's crazy. I'm so glad that we not together no more. Cause look, you sit up here waiting on the bus. Where your car at?
That's fucked up.
I would have did that. That's hilarious though. That's hilarious. That's a lot. Now I wouldn't even got out and did all of that.
You know what though?
Mm-hmm.
You know what that tell me? She still fuck with it. She still like that dude.
He probably did some messed up stuff to her when they was like the date. He probably was cheating and doing all this, and she just blew up. And then you still on that type. You still doing the same thing you was doing when we was dating. You on the bus now. Hold on, you actually had a car when we was dating. Now you on a bus. Let me hold on. Let me go over here. Hey, you remember? Yeah.
I mean,
like that's what y'all be doing. Y'all be doing that.
Ways,
you're like, yeah, girl, you remember me? Yeah, you could have had all this. Yeah.
No, this is what happened to me, man. Like
you see this lack? Yeah.
No, the funny thing about me, man, like I don't necessarily go and find my ex-girlfriend. That shit petty as hell. But like I remember when me and my wife was dating. Not dating. No, when my firstborn.
Shout out to the wife.
No, when my firstborn came out, right? So we was at Target. Yeah, and like I said, Target for dudes is a chore. It's boring as hell. But I went, I've been dead of the year type shit, right? So I get a fucking text. I want to say while I'm in the store. I'm like, so you act like you don't see me? I know you with your little family. I'm like, who is this? You don't know who this is? Like, no. Because, of course, I'm gone. I don't think about that type of stuff like that. So apparently,
look. Oh,
I didn't even know she
already. Look, I'm loving this. Do tell. I'm listening.
I was like, because I didn't even know who it really dead ass true. I didn't even know who it was, man.
No, you probably didn't know who it was, but apparently you didn't cut them ties off seamlessly to where.
When I
to where she didn't think that, so where she thought that y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I see you with like, first of all, I've never done that. Child, y'all be on some different type of time.
But you gotta understand this too, man. Like, I never. She knew I had somebody. Like, it wasn't a mystery, but like the way she responded, like as if, yeah, she knew. She knew it because like
girl, you better play your position.
I ain't talked to, like I said, I ain't talked to her like during that time. I ain't talked to her for like 3 years, and I don't post like she was on my Facebook. I forgot she was on my Facebook. To be real with you, but like I did like had photos of me and my wife, wedding pictures, all kinds of shit, right? So I'm like, how would you not know I had, why you responding this way? It was a little weird. But the thing is the fact that she didn't have nobody, she was a little miserable, so she got to transfer that energy. You know the game. I don't participate.
I don't, because my thing is, first of all, you better keep your horse in check. You better keep your horse in line, because main energy do not need to be meeting. It
wasn't on that time. Not dead ass. It wasn't on nothing like that, because when I was dating my wife, I eliminated a lot of that stuff. I'm like, man, look, because I was a point of my life at that point. My pops had just passed, So I was like, man,
I'm sorry to hear that.
No. This is way back when everything copacetic now, you know. But like I was saying, at that time, my thought process was like I was dating with a purpose, but like I was on some fall in love with your head, not your heart type thing.
Damn. Right.
Because like a lot of times when you when dudes dating, right? If we show way too much affection in that could be a situation. We gotta kind of have it like
not with me.
But hey, that's you. I'm not speaking for all, but I'm just saying as a protection thing. Like,
no, I get it because it's the same way with us. Because if we show too much, everybody is like in that you know, like I would tell you a story, but everybody's in that protective, you know what I'm saying, stage. I mean, in our life, like I was saying earlier, it's like if someone you don't want to date someone, you know, that's not that doesn't share the same political view as you. Okay, that's fine. That's your prerogative. You do what makes you happy, what tickles your fancy. Like I can honestly, I've never done it, but I can see their point of view because they may be in a stage in life where they want to date for a purpose. They're not just dating to, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get the draws. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, smash.
And this is a crazy thing about me. Like, anybody if I was rocking with you, I'm like this. Like, if it gets to a point where if I, like, let's say I had a kid or something like that situation, I was more than prepared to go ahead and go down that aisle or whatever with the person. Because I chose not. I'm not gonna talk to somebody. I don't like in that nature. Like,
absolutely, I know 5 minutes talking to somebody I don't like them. I'm like, I'm not rude. I'm not rude. And now I see why people be giving their IG accounts because you know I'm at that age where I give you my number because I know how to block. My block game is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So, but. Now that I'm on social media, it's like, oh, people are like stalkers. You give them your real number, they can
people
find
weird.
you. People are weird, and I hear you yawning.
Yeah, I mean, I say this. Now. Have you been in the sector? Have you been seeing what's been going on with the D? All right, with D and TJ and all that shit going on, right?
I don't really watch D like that. I don't really watch. Well, first, I don't think I've ever watched TJ, and I'm not gonna hold you. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's cool. But basically, a lot of people getting lumped in because you're in certain people chats, and all, there's a lot of bullshit going on, right?
But
so
somebody, I be in D chat, not like that, but I be over there sometimes. Go ahead, I'm listening. I'm so sorry.
But literally something like I'm cool with. I mean, hey, look, I do my own thing over here. You know what I'm saying? I think I got something unique to the sector that nobody else really got. As in finding stories,
I like your stories. Your stories be funny as hell.
Yeah, I find shit.
Yo, stuff. If you be getting them on X, I look. Next time I think I'm gonna go live tomorrow. I don't want to be. I went live last Thursday. I think it was a cool live for the first 2 hours. Just listen to the first 2 hours. Don't worry about the other half. Just worry.
No. But back to what I'm saying though. Like, because like I'm not placating to certain things. I'm not doing this, doing that, doing this. Now I'm getting somebody. I thought that we were cool. All of a sudden, talking about they got rifles for me.
If you met them on YouTube, just off the rip, and look, and I'm a female.
Yeah.
Look, just if you meet anybody on YouTube, just hold it for a grain of salt or whatever they call it. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You said it right.
You know,
nah, it threw me out because I'm like, man, like you never hear me in drama.
Right, but you know, and when I see that, because it's been people that, you know, I don't know if y'all talk behind the scenes. I don't know. Yes, no, maybe so. I don't care. I don't want to. Okay. Okay. And then when they start pulling away, and you know you ain't did nothing. You did nothing to them, and they start like pulling away, and it's like, okay. And me, I'm not, matter, what they say, contrary to what you think. Like, I'm a good listener. Like, if somebody tell me, I was on someone's content creators panel the other day, and I told them, like, every time when they told me to not do something or do something, I did it. Like, I don't like this. I don't like the color yellow. Okay. Well, when I come on your panel, guess what? When I do my thumbnails, yellow won't be in that mug. I'm being facetious, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? But like, if we talk behind the scenes, and I see you, on panels, or I see you in chats, and this person, this content creator or whatever is talking about me, and then you chiming in, and we had, I know you, like. And you chiming in, it's like, okay, okay.
So what the word of the season is context. That's the word of the season. Because this one of the things is keep coming up. Somebody be like, well, you in somebody chat, you in somebody panel.
Well, you can't. You got to pick a side. You got to pick a side.
To me, like I said, to me, it's bullshit. Because like I said, like,
because if that side don't like that side, and then you know what I'm saying, you got to pick a side. I mean, I go where I want to. If anybody tell me that, I be everywhere.
But back to what I'm saying is, like, okay, if I'm on a certain person's panel, right, and you mad because that person been dissing you and everything, right? My point is, are you even listening to what I'm saying in that situation? You know what I mean?
But sometimes they don't be want to hear it because it's just the fact it's that person. I can't stand that person. I don't want to hear that person, and I don't even want to hear you right now because you know what I'm saying. But I get what you're saying, because it's like, just hear me out, just listen to me, because I could be on your side and you not even listening to. Look, you about to go to church, you about to go to prison for life right now, and I'm your only attorney or your only defense, and you don't even want to hear me out right now, and that's crazy. And I get what you're saying, like, bro, sis or whatever, I don't know who you're talking about. I don't care. I don't want to.
It's cool.
Don't say their name. Don't. I don't follow. I promise you, I don't follow. I don't know what's going on. I hear, whispers or whatever, but I really don't be that, because I don't even do that content, honestly. I be doing my content. I feel like I be having content. You don't follow me for real. I'm gonna put you in my not my algorithm. Look, my Nightbot, because my Nightbot shout out everybody that I rock with.
I appreciate that.
Everybody, the answer was there. Next time I go, hopefully I go live tomorrow.
You said Thursday. What time Thursday you went live last week?
It was probably late. So I did 2 lives. The last one, the 49-minute one. Don't worry about that one. The one with the roaches. Don't worry about that.
You diss somebody. I understand.
But the one before that, the first 2 hours you're gonna love, and then after that, if you stay, I appreciate it. Give it a like. If you want to comment, that's fine. If you don't want nobody to see you come in and rock with me, that's fine too. I understand.
No. I mean, like I say, we cool. Like I said, only hiccup we had was, you can't diss Genesis one, man.
My bad. Look, I don't even remember that. I don't remember. I was like. I was roasting her talking about the X-Men.
Hey.
I was like, I think I was talking about the X-Men, but you was like, no, you kept on. I was like, damn, I was like, what?
You were live.
I was like, dang.
Yeah,
and what I appreciate about you, that you, especially you, even an answer, and there's some other content creators, like when I hit their link or whatever, they give me grace, because And that was another thing about this damn social experiment that I'm gonna promise you I'm gonna do a live and clip this stuff up, and I'm gonna show them like y'all favorite content creators do the same thing, but when they go on a panel, Sauce, the content creator panel that they go on respect them so much, they'll just drop them off. They're like, you know what? I don't even want to have this conversation. We'll revisit it tomorrow or whatever. They'll just drop them off. They don't let them talk. They don't let them do nothing. They just we you know what I'm saying, we gonna end it here. They don't let them, you know, say things that's gonna, you know, make them look crazy or stupid or whatever. Right. They respect them so much, but it's like, but the people that you don't like, it's like, yeah. Oh, that's a true serum. But what if it's not? What if I'm lying? What if I'm lying a lot? What if I'm lying majority of the time? They got that shit clipped up as if, oh, she says she lied. She says she lied a lot. She says she lied majority of the time. I was out of my mind. And you know when I'm out of my mind, and anybody in a right mind, that's how you know that a lot of these people on this app are mentally, something is wrong with them, because at the end of the day, you really don't want to talk to a inebriated person, or a person that's, I wouldn't even say inebriated, but someone that's out of their mind, like that, you know, or out of their body, out of their mind, like they, you know, they not normal, they not they not sober, or they, you know, it's like, or tired or whatever. It's like, okay, usually when I'm having a conversation with this person, they don't talk like this. So I don't want to talk to you right now. So why you still recording me? Why we still having this conversation if you don't want to talk to me? Exactly. Like you talking to your crazy aunt or your uncle or
and
your,
a lot of times,
homeboy.
A lot of times people do that because now they got something over you and stuff. They got something
for
over
content,
you.
exactly.
Yeah.
For
but
content.
Hey, I'm gonna leave off on this.
I know you gotta go. You gotta go.
Let's laugh a little bit. Let's laugh a little bit. Then I'll make a move. Here we go.
Alcohol has so many female hormones in it. Once you drink too much, you can't drive, and you start talking nonsense.
Exactly. Well, I can drive. I don't drive drunk though.
Alcohol has.
All right, we gonna end it on that. Hey,
oh damn! That's only one. Oh God, you ain't got one more. Gosh dang it! You got one more.
Let me see if I can find.
Dude had that one ready for 40 years. That's his wife right there too.
Yeah.
I'll be wanting to know the. I don't, because my mommy and my daddy was married when they had me. I was a love child because my mom was a virgin, so I know what marriage looked like. I was married, so for 8 years. So I know what.
All right. We gotta leave on this one. We gotta leave on this one. All right. This is Big Pause. Before we get any further,
father snaps on and humiliates his daughter's boyfriend. Oh my gosh.
All right. Let's stipulate. This is Big Pause. Hold up.
What? Goddamn knees and suck my dick right now, or you pull your fucking pants down and grab the hood of that truck and I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. That's the two choices you got. The third one's jail.
What?
Mr. Big Dick, and you take your motherfucking choice. You want to suck my dick or you want to grab that fucking truck?
What?
You a man. You a man, ain't you? Drop your goddamn pants and grab that fucking truck.
Derek, quit screaming, the neighbors.
Drop your motherfucking pants. That's who you call a daddy. That's who you call a daddy.
Derek.
Pull them motherfuckers down right goddamn now, and you grab that motherfucking truck, or I'll ass fuck you right here.
Oh no!
What?
He whooping him. I know you lying. It was a lot of pauses. Daddy, why you talking to that boy like that? Oh my gosh. I wouldn't even want to go with that girl no more if her daddy whooped me like that.
Hold on. I gotta put this in context. He's 22. His daughter, that dude's daughter, is 15.
Oh. Well, yeah, not yet, boy. No, you better leave that girl alone.
Pay attention to this. Pay attention to the music. All right. Pay attention to the music.
You woman.
Listen to the story about a man named Bear, the poor mountaineer that kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up the food from a buffalo ensued. Oil
Get your motherfucking ass out of here, and don't you ever fucking.
Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolk.
You know you know that theme song is, right?
I know, but why he whooping him on beat? Why he whooping him on beat though? Why he whooping him on beat? I'm dead. Whoever clipped that up, whoever did that, they ain't nothing. They ain't absolutely nothing. They ain't absolutely nothing. But I'm gonna let you get out of here. Let you get some food in your belly. Shout out to you. Shout out to the chat.
Salute to you, Susie. That's hilarious. He whooped him on beat. All right, let's go. Yeah, you have a nice night.
You
Peace.
too.
Appreciate everybody coming in, like, share, subscribe. Hey, show some love on the comments, man. Really appreciate Just Jay and everybody else came through. I know a lot of people gonna watch it on the replays and stuff going on. So peace.